Welcome to Brunettes Who Bitch, where the sports are hot, the takes are hotter, and we don't hold back because life's too short to sugarcoat anything. Welcome back to Brunettes Who Bitch, the podcast for girls who scream at their TVs, know the UV and their favorite player's ERA, but still get ghosted by guys who can't even parallel park. I'm Katie, your hostess of hot takes, home runs, hot dogs, and high maintenance opinions. And today we're building the ultimate hot girl summer sports strategy. Sun's out, delusions out, let's bitch.
Before we start emotionally spiraling over men's sports, let's give the actual hot girls their flowers. Here's what the queens of the sports world have been up to. And we're starting with the WNBA because I have questions. Mainly for the higher-ups in WNBA and the players. Why the fuck are you not protecting Caitlin Clark? And why the fuck do you hate her so much?
Period.
Why?
That's a good question.
Sophie Cunningham, I love you. But why?
Real.
I'm going to get Sophie Cunningham's face tattooed onto my left butt cheek for her. The impulsive thought just came out. My brain said, you don't have to keep that inside.
Well, you do you, boo. Get it.
Yeah, literally. You do you, girl.
Angel Reese, can you come on the podcast and talk? Actually.
Oof.
We want to the tea. Because we don't understand it.
That's true.
It feels very one-sided to me.
It does. It really does.
Like,
and I feel like people just shit on her just because she's just an easy target, I guess.
There's
it's like one of those things.
This situation feels like, like there's like beef and then there's beef. And like for some reason there is just a lot of like the second type of beef going on for like no reason.
But like the beef up here, like where you said the Angel Reese beef and the other beef, I just want to know, where does it come from? Why do y'all hate her so much? She
They're
never
jealous.
says one exactly, but she never says one wrong thing about any other player. She never talks down about any other player. She never blames other players. Like if there's like something wrong, she would take the blame and take the fall. Like she did something wrong. She didn't do this. She didn't do that. I just don't understand. And trust me, I'm a big basketball fan. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan, but I'm not going to be like that. Oh, I'm a CC die hard. I love Sabrina Ionescu a little bit more because she's Sabrina. But I just don't understand why y'all hate her so much, because y'all's ratings are through the roof because of her. You guys are getting X, Y, and Z because of her. And that's where the jealousy comes in. And I'm like... What? Yes.
So anyway, it's just crazy jealousy. That's all I got.
Absolutely. It's gotta be. That's all it could be. Like realistically, if we're thinking about it, like why else would you have one-sided beef? Strictly that. Sam, you look like you're like
because Matt just walked in. He goes, "You saw the text?" I go, "Yeah." Walks in, gets a hat, walks out. I go, "Hi." I'm sorry, I missed that whole thing because he opened the door. I'm just like, "What are you doing?" And then I thought he was gonna bring the dog in, and then he just walks in. And he goes, "See the text?" I go, "Yep, okay," and then walks over, walks out. Goodbye. Anyway, continue on, people.
That's funny. I just saw your face. Literally was like.
I can't hold my expressions in. I have like the word. That's why like during COVID the masks were great because they hid my facial expressions.
Oh, mood. I hate it when my facial expression speaks out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I said that out loud. My bad.
But
Mine only speak out loud.
No. I still think Ashley hated me at the beginning when we first met, but it's okay.
Me and my mom were just talking about this.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but we were talking about it in Atlantic City.
Because me and you took like spontaneous trips to Atlantic City for no reason. Did that
No, but we are so off topic right now. Wow. I have no idea what triggered it. We were talking, and I was talking about how I'm a bitch because I am a fucking bitch.
Yes.
And
that's why we have a
people.
podcast, Brunettes Who Bitch, because Ashley created the name. I'm assuming.
It's fitting.
I did not. It was actually Kate.
Sorry.
See, I can't see Kate coming up with that because of like she's like a very bubbly personality. And I would just be like,
I'm
talk
a
to people
bitch.
all the time.
this makes no sense. But okay, now you know the backstory of how our name came about. It came from the bubbly Kate.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was talking about how I'm a bitch, and Mom's like, yeah, like you and Sam are best friends, but like Sam hated you. I'm like, no, Sam didn't hate me. Sam thought I hated her.
Yeah.
And I was
She's
like,
scared.
oh, whatever. I'm
Okay,
intimidating.
Anywho.
So
Did we have anything
Back
else to
to-
talk about with the WNBA?
I think Go ahead.
I was like, this is also a comparison thing. I just want to know, why are they getting paid so little? I know their viewership sucked in years past, but like if you looked at Caitlin Clark's rookie contract of $75,000, and then you see the new rookies in the NBA that got drafted, one kid is literally $56.1 million in a rookie contract.
Damn.
Yeah,
What the hell?
yeah.
They're getting their bag, Yana. Sorry.
We don't need equal
Like-
salaries, but we need better equality on
Yeah, I was
salaries.
gonna say that
Like,
just
trust me,
doesn't
the
seem fair.
WNBA is not as big and as prominent as the NBA, which is fine. It doesn't have to be. It can be its own identity. That's the point. But my thing is like the pay shouldn't be as if someone's working a 9 to 5. I'm sorry.
No, literally.
If you're considered a professional athlete, that's not a professional salary. That is literally a 9 to 5 desk job if you work in corporate America. Like, that's what drives me nuts. Like, they are doing things wrong when it comes to, I guess, their sponsorships. Their viewership is through the roof, so I don't know where the fuck you're doing. Where's your money going? Couldn't tell you. But yet some of these leagues, like the Valkyries, created a whole fucking new stadium and a new training facility, all that stuff. Where'd that money come from? Why? What? You can't pay your players that money, but that money comes to build facilities.
So, WNBA, if you're listening, we need better payment. We need fair treatment. And
Real.
other than that, that's all I got.
And
Caitlin
stop
Clark-
hating on your players.
Literally,
Clark,
stop treating your
keep
players like
being
shit.
that bitch. Keep
Yes.
being that bitch.
Sophie too. She yes. Pop
No,
off.
and Paige Beckers too. Paige stood up for her
Oh,
recently, like
my
verbally.
queen.
Good.
I love her.
My queen page.
Okay,
it.
but another queen. We have our first ever professional women's hockey league draft, right?
Mhm.
First pick ever. What's
Wasn't
two?
it? Didn't we have our first like expansion draft this year?
No, isn't this something that
So-
I saw like on like what we reposted, that it was like the first ever draft pick?
The Sirens got the first draft pick.
Oh.
It's the
Oh,
second draft.
Gotcha. I was sitting here, I'm just like, I saw it, and I guess the wording was wrong.
Sirens
'Cause-
got the first overall draft pick. She's a Czech from Colgate. She's a forward. I'm gonna butcher her name. Probably.
Mood. So would I. It's okay.
It's Kristina Koltonkova.
That's not a good.
It's not a
I
professional.
feel like
Good.
that was close. But literally as soon as we drafted her, we also traded away one of our forwards. And
Oh,
that's
so what
all
was
the
the plan?
Sirens have been doing, is just trading people away. And I don't know what their team's going to look like when they start playing.
Yeah. I just know that in the shout out to the bracelet besties, by the way, in that group chat, like there was a solid day and a half where they'd be like, they just traded this person, they just traded this person, and I'm like, I don't even really keep up with the team, and even I know that this doesn't seem like the smartest idea, but I'm no GM, so
Mood. I don't even know what Toronto did, to be honest with you. I tried to follow the draft, and then the day that the draft was, I had something going on, and I did not follow the draft. So,
yeah.
whoops. I did see who got drafted first, though, and I also saw that Matthew Nyes' girlfriend was drafted. Which
Yeah! Didn't she get drafted to Minnesota?
yeah, I think she was like second round, second pick or something like that, and Minnesota took her.
Matthew Nyes in his WAG era.
Yeah.
That's actually so cute.
It is.
He's the wag
They're-
now, not her.
Yes.
Like you
I was talking
and
to
your
my
significant
coworkers about
other.
Are both professional players. Like, that's awesome.
that. Yep. Somebody
I
was
feel
like,
like we see in the PWHL a lot. Like a lot of the wives or girlfriends are playing together.
mhm. But
But,
you
like,
don't see it like
this is-
across.
Right. Like you got a PWHL and an NHL player who are
Which is
significant
awesome, yeah.
others
Yeah.
and are playing hockey. That has to be a lot of travel time.
Oh,
Have fun with
A
the
little bit.
commitment, boys and girls.
A little bit.
I'm like they must love the off season and like the breaks, because other than that, like you would think like when would they even have the time to see each other? That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Props to them.
Good job,
That was
guys.
like there was a guy on the Eagles. Oh, crap! A guy on the Eagles and his woman and his wife was a professional soccer player. Crap!
I don't know.
Oh my god, the Ertz. I think Ertz, not Hertz. Ertz, like ERST. It's gonna bother me.
Hurts, not hurts, she said.
Wait.
Marilyn, not Charles.
I don't know. Wait. It's gonna bother me if I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was right. Ertz. So Zach Ertz and Julie Ertz. Ha! I knew I was right.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, guy was a Philadelphia Eagles player, and then she's a professional soccer player.
That's awesome. I love it. We love a.
Wait, speaking of soccer, Team USA is doing like phenomenal right now.
Are they?
The females.
I had
Yes.
no idea what was actually going on until recently because I've been so out of it.
I felt that.
Yes. I haven't been paying attention, but on TikTok a few days ago, a couple of things for Team USA soccer was popping up. They just won something, and I know we're in a quarterfinal game right now, I think.
Well, the men's are. I'm looking at it.
I know the Canadian
Men's
men's
are.
did well. I don't know how the women's did.
Yeah, the men's are currently tied 1-1 to Costa Rica at halftime.
Yes. We
And
won 4-0 today.
Dominating. I love that.
We won 4-0 on Thursday. We won 4-0 on June 3rd.
So
Oh
we're
my
basically on like a
God.
3-game shutout streak right now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Four
4?
game shutout streak.
Good to know.
3-0,
Wendy's 4 for 4?
4-0, 4-0, 4-0.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Okay, now can we look at the stats and see how many shot attempts each of these teams had against us? Because then if that's the case, either they can't find the goal for shit or our goalie is top notch. Because that's
Yeah.
incredible.
True.
So against Ireland, or the Republic of Ireland, on Thursday, June 6th, we had 26 shots. They had 1.
Oh, so Ireland is
Oh my god.
So straight up, it was literally a lopsided game, one side of the field type stuff. Got it.
So
That's
either
insane.
Ireland really, really sucks, or the entirety of Team USA just did a really good job at making sure they didn't get any shots on.
So basically, like if you look at the standings, it says like in the Group A, which is what we're in, we have 9 points. Jamaica has 6 points. So the only thing that's really our contender is Jamaica right now.
And we just okay, I'm back on the stats, and we had 68 possession percent, and they had 32. Their pass accuracy was 72%.
Us or Ireland?
So ours was 90.
Oh,
Ours was 90.
90.
Because 72% leaves at the fact that we were almost perfect 100% pass that whatever the fuck it is. You kidding me?
Crazy work.
Against Jamaica, our shots were 23, their shots were 2. We had 83% possession, they had 17% possession. Pass accuracy for us was 89%, and theirs was 53%.
So Team USA is just like lights out, apparently.
But you know what's so crazy is soccer is an international sport. So I would expect at least we would have some sort of run for our money.
Right.
Because if you look at every college team in America, majority, especially Division II level, majority are international kids.
Yeah.
We're normally our worst sport is soccer.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I love that though.
So
Glow
Pop
up.
off, girls.
Team
Good job.
USA girls.
Yeah.
Now we should keep an eye on the
Good
men's
tip.
as time goes on, because since the men are currently live and we're tied 1-1 with Costa Rica,
I'm very
and the men are
curious to see.
actually 3 points behind Panama, and we're third in Group C. Uruguay, damn, they have 9 points.
Uruguay.
Oh, so yeah, we're 1 and 2, but we only allowed 3 goals in our 1 and 2 records, so that's not bad. I guess we just couldn't score for shit.
Mm.
Anywho,
Yankees know all about that.
oh my god, same with the Mets.
Anyway, now that we've checked in on the women who are absolutely carrying the sports industry, let's talk about how we carry the vibes. Time to break down the official Hot Girl Summer Sports starter pack. A perfect mix of rage, delusion, and just enough SPF.
I
So
don't think I put enough SPF on today.
Yeah, we
I don't
can.
think there's enough SPF on today either.
I tried my best, okay?
Let's talk core ingredients of a girly pop summer and what we're all bringing to the beach or to the summer. Kate's going to be crying in the parking lot over Cody Glass.
I was like, let me talk about this. I'm gonna do something drastic if Cody Glass doesn't stay a devil.
She's
Oh
literally
my
gonna text the
God.
group chat having like an entire meltdown. Like it's gonna
So-
be like,
Probably.
Yeah, so the deadline is Tuesday, right? So I'll know by Tuesday.
July 1st, free agency hits.
Tuesday.
That's Tuesday.
So like by like July 2nd, are they allowed to do anything or?
No,
But it
yeah.
doesn't mean anything will happen. It can happen
Okay.
in September.
Yeah, like free agency
Yeah.
starts July 1st, essentially. Like this
Well, I
can
know
go on for
last
months.
year- I know last year there was like I was at work and I was getting Twitter notification after Twitter notification of all these players signing with other teams with free agency, and I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, it's enough fucking slices. Like, calm down.
Slices.
Enough slices.
Slices.
No, but I need Cody Glass to say a devil. Like, you don't want to
If it
know what
drops,
I'm
if
gonna
it
do.
drops that Cody Glass is no longer a devil, Kate will be
You
doing
guys
more
are
than
gonna
crying
have
in a
to,
parking
like,
lot. Like
there's-
she's gonna be like a puddle on the ground of like
Yeah.
they're inconsolable. It won't be won't be
once
pretty.
the news drops, you like just call 911 for me. Like I will be doing either something criminal or something harmful to myself or others. I don't know which one yet.
Imagine it's like
Oh my
happens at the
God.
Jonas Brothers concert.
Oh my
no! Sam!
And you'll look over and see me just be like
And if we see Kate
on
crying,
the
we know it's
floor.
not because of the concert.
oh my god. I would like literally die.
She'll be on the floor.
I'm like not
I'm
prepared.
dead.
Everyone
I'm
always said like even people at work who don't even really know all that much about hockey. Like I have talked to them so much about my team that I'm like blah blah blah. And like there's this one guy that is a regular and he comes in and he's a Detroit fan, but he's like, how's Cody Glass? And I'm like, you remember me talking about him? I'm like, I've never
Detroit
been.
fan coming into your work is actually kind of crazy, but
Yeah.
all right.
Well, he grew up a Detroit fan, but also occasionally roots for Boston, and I'm like,
That's
okay.
a really like interesting
Yeah.
mix, to be honest with you, because like
Yeah.
original six like doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't usually support more than one.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was funny because then he was like, "Oh yeah, like normally throughout the season I root against the Devils because they're like a rival," and I'm like, "Are they still?"
Since when?
I'm like, I mean, I know they have their little tiffs here and there, but they're not a rival.
When
Like,
did Detroit become a rival of New Jersey? Like Detroit's
Yeah,
have always been like
I was like,
Toronto and
okay.
like Pittsburgh. I
This
think
season when they
Chicago.
tried killing us every game.
Well, there was
yeah.
that, but I literally remember being at that game, the first game in October, and I was literally texting you like, why did we decide to start a random rivalry with Detroit on a Thursday night?
Just a random Thursday night.
Like a random Thursday night, there is absolutely nothing happening, and Detroit is just on everybody. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
It was something.
So Kate basically is going to possibly have emotional damage at any point from now until September.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
So Kate's going to really sing the song "Wake Me Up When September Ends."
Literally.
That's gonna be my motto. I'm like, I'm gonna spend every waking second that I'm not at work just sleeping and pretending that free agency doesn't exist. It's fine. Whatever.
So, some of my core ingredients for a girly pop summer is a good book,
Yes.
mineral-based sunscreen. I'm a psycho crunchy semi-granola girly, and I care about what I put on my body.
That's a big mood.
That's
Send me
valid.
recommendations, girl.
That I
hate
can
putting
do.
sunscreen on.
Clearly.
The beach. I will be at the beach as much as possible. And also emotional damage from the Yankees because it is June. Well, it will be July when this is aired, so hopefully we'll be out of our we forgot how to hit June because it happens every June.
They
And I
have
hate
a
it.
day.
They have a day. Get your shit together.
Tomorrow is the last
I
day.
have
of
one
June.
day.
They won today, guys. It's okay.
Mets didn't.
I don't know how
The
the
Mets are
Tigers are
something
doing.
too right now.
Huh?
The Mets and the Yankees to like either really well together or suck together. But at the same time, for some reason.
Holy shit. Someone's lighting off like a birthday cake firework right now because it sounds like a war zone outside. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
No. Oh.
That's wild. But the fact that Jet's not barking is
If you-
phenomenal.
If you listen, you can.
But it's stopped now. But anyway. So it's
Unless
like
they're happening outside my house.
That'll be me on Tuesday.
but honestly,
every day.
my let's say starter pack is very similar to Ashley's minus the beach and minus the sunscreen because I barely go out in the sun as it is because I burn to a crisp. And I also hate the
Same,
beach.
Sam.
I hate the beach
Same.
because sand goes in places that I do not like it and it makes me
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
that's a pain.
That's real.
So
Guys, did anyone see my TikTok? If there's still sand in my fucking tote bag.
yeah, that's
I
another
saw
reason.
that.
That's another reason. Girl, it was windy as hell that you stood up and your blanket, your bags, and everything in between had sand all over it. That's not enjoyable.
That's
We got
real.
hit with a windstorm. It was not that windy when we got there.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't like the beach because of that freaking reason. I'm not sitting there trying to get pelted with sand, get freaking slaughtered by a seagull trying to get my hot dog or whatever the hell that I'm eating. And I'm like,
That's
no.
valid.
So my ingredients, definitely a good book because I love me a good book, even though I'm struggling to find one at this point because everything that I'm reading is like very redundant. Hi, Bubsy. Wait, my dog just came in. Come here.
Oh my goodness.
Come here. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Come here.
Come here, puppy.
Put him on the bed. Put him on the bed. Give me him. Give me him.
Oh, hello, doggy. Oh my gosh.
god.
Oh,
it's
big
just
yawn.
me.
Oh, he's so cute.
Aw.
Anyway, so this is also part of my emotional support. Hot Girl Summer. It's him. It's my little jetty boy, right?
He's
Hi,
so
Jet.
cute.
I love you.
He's the newest member of the podcast.
Literally.
Yep.
Him, Daisy, and Molly are the mascots.
Don't forget Delilah.
So he's
Yeah,
gonna,
Delilah too.
So this is where he's
She's
going to
just
be
not
sleeping.
brunette.
Just saying, this
My
is how he's
only-
going to be.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Okay.
Oh, look.
Anywho, I am so sorry. I don't like interruptions, but this was a perfect interruption. Back
Oh.
to my checklist. You know, the book, my pupper, I would say the Mets maybe somehow getting out of their own slump as well, because we literally just lost the series to the Pirates basically by a 30-4 scoring average. So
That's bad.
yeah, but on the bright side, Juan Soto's leading the team in home runs. So this guy that we're paying $800 million woke up a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yay!
I would
We're so
get
proud of
him.
him.
yay! But also, I will say, part of this whole like starter pack too, Hot Girl Summer, I love the WNBA is in the summer because I actually get to go to their games because my schedule is not so chaotic. So the Liberty, I'm sorry, I love them. They're going off. I love my girl Sabrina, even though she was out a couple of games ago. But yeah.
Oh my God, we're going to a game.
Yes, we have to go to a game. I need to go.
I'm down.
Just not against the Fever because I'm not trying to spend $300 on a WNBA ticket. Hence why they don't have money because I refuse to spend money on it.
It's actually more.
By the
Good
way,
times.
Oh my goodness.
he heard the fireworks and he came in.
Oh,
Poor thing.
So he's gonna be sleeping on me this entire time now. So
that is okay.
yeah, my boy. Anywho,
Okay. Anyone else's hot girl?
I mean, mine's pretty similar to your guys' too. You know, a good book. Give me a pool, preferably instead of a beach. I mean, I love the beach too, but like, I'm happy by the pool because I don't have to deal with people. And that's the bigger thing. I don't. The sand, like, yes, you get sand in a lot of places, but like, I'm happy by my pool because I can have my speaker on, I can have my music playing, I can have my book.
no sand.
If I want to go in the air conditioning, I can go in the air conditioning.
You want a cold
also,
beverage and not from a cooler?
This giant freaking bottle of water is also my best friend. I mean, it is through the winter too, but especially the summer because hydration is so important. I don't follow baseball, so I got no, I just have to wait and see what kind of emotional damage the Devils do over the summer.
That's gonna be tough.
That's about it. Maybe I'll pay attention to the Tigers. We'll see. We'll see.
I was gonna say my core stuff. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm copying you guys. A book. Because I feel like summertime is just like the most ideal time to like sit and relax and read.
Can you tell we're all readers?
We're all the same. We're the same type of person. It's just who's a beach person, who's a pool person, who's not.
Yeah. I'm a pool person because I agree with the whole I don't want sand where it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather take a splinter from my deck jumping into my pool than sand in
the one thing that's nice about a beach is like paddle boards, jet skis, tubing. Like
if you
can't do that in a pool.
If you're in a tropical place, you can't catch me dead if I'm doing this in New Jersey water. That's not happening.
That's real.
I throw myself in Jersey water.
See, I swim in it. Don't get me wrong. I used to like do the body surfing shit, whatever. But you can't catch me doing like a paddleboard and all that stuff in Jersey. No, thank you.
I don't blame you.
No,
It's a
thank
really
you.
pretty
Water's
state
not
park
the nicest either, but it's okay.
To paddleboard in.
Wait, what?
Island Beach State Park, past Seaside. It's like literal forest and like clear water. It's beautiful.
Ooh. There's clear water in Jersey?
Clear is dramatic. Clear was dramatic. Although I will tell you, the water was blue as shit in Belmar the other day.
Huh?
There's not even blue water up here, so
yeah, like
it's all brown because of mud and dirt.
There's some up north, but I ain't driving up there. I'm lazy.
Oh wow!
But can you see your feet in it? Is the question.
Yeah, you could see your whole body.
If I do, fire.
See, it was like very clear. It was very interesting. So yeah.
Iconic, actually.
I'm a beach girly. I love the beach. I go to the beach in the winter with a hoodie on.
I prefer like still water. Because
I like the beach, but I have
don't
to
like
be in the mood
walking
for
into
it.
the water and then feeling a little seaweed touching my toes. Ugh.
But not even that.
Oh,
You have the
ew.
riptide. You have these sand sharks. You have these sand crabs.
Yeah.
You have a possible actual shark coming into shallow water that you can't see.
Yeah. I also
Okay,
just
I
put my
have none
foot
of
open
that
on a
here. There
rock
are no
last week.
sharks in the lake, so
Oh.
like
Oh, I love a lake. I'm a lake
No, you
girl.
just
I
have-
love lakes.
You just have Lake Michigan, which turns into an ocean anyway.
okay, I don't go to
Valid.
Lake Michigan though. Why would I go to Lake Michigan?
Lake Michigan terrifies me.
I don't go. Lake Erie should terrify you. Lake Erie
Yeah,
is
no,
like
Lake Erie's the
Lake
worst.
Erie
No,
also
that girl-
terrifies me.
that girl
Ontario.
could be the smoothest thing ever, and then all of a sudden is like, whoa, bam! Like she's terrible.
The same thing just happened in Lake Tahoe, where a boat was submerged and flipped and capsized, and a whole bunch of people were like missing and injured because of a random
I
storm.
literally shit
that
you not.
came
Like
in, 30
so,
seconds.
I'm a stay
Last
on the
week-
ground.
I shit you not. Last week, somebody was swimming in. Like when I was up in Ottawa, I was getting all their news and stuff because, like, obviously, I'm pinging off their phone towers and stuff. And there was a family who went swimming, a dad and like his daughter. It was like super, super smooth water, and then all of a sudden, the lake was just like, nope, fuck you guys, and the dad drowned because he pushed the daughter up to try and get her out of the water, and like never came up. So
Guys,
Lake Erie is crazy.
I don't hear this problem with the pool.
Yeah. I'm like, I also don't have to, because I cut my foot open on a rock when I was swimming in a lake the other day. There are no rocks in pools. And if there
You
are,
know what there are a
that's
lot of
fucking
in
weird.
pools, though? There are a lot of bugs.
You skim them. You
Yeah,
control that.
There's been
And
a
then you
lot
can
in my
kinda
pool
just, like,
lately.
You don't
Yeah.
gotta worry about
You
little
just
tiny
scoot them over.
fishes nibbling on your toes on accident. or
Yeah,
on
no, I'm
purpose.
good. There's no fish. There's no bugs. There's no sharks. There's no
Cutting
you guys are
yourself
so
on
dramatic.
coral and bleeding, and then possibly a shark coming to eat you alive. But
Yeah, literally.
What
You know,
is
it's all
wrong
good.
with you?
You know what? We'll send Ashley to the beach, and the three of us can hang out by the pool.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'll,
there you go.
I'll find an arcade nearby and be playing like.
Yo,
Disney.
Atlantic. If Ashley goes to Atlantic City again, I know there's an arcade on Atlantic City Boardwalk.
Yes.
Oh my
I'm
god,
there.
we should get the
I'm
timeshare. We should
Yeah.
go spend the weekend there.
Yeah.
Tell me when. I'll fly in.
We'll go stay at
You'll
the
get your
timeshare
first
for
ever
time.
Brunettes Who Bitch episode with all four of us in the same room.
Oh my.
Wait, that'd actually be a plan.
Wait, that's actually pretty sick. I'm down.
All right, so this was chaotic, and I don't really know if we gave you a lot of our summer starter pack, but we tried. And
We
it
kind of
really
did. We just basically said that. We just basically said, fuck the beach, love the pool, bring a good book, and our teams, possible free agencies, and our teams not being able to hit are giving us emotional damage for our summer hot take. So that's that.
Yeah.
That's the
Pretty
good
much,
summary.
yeah. That about
I mean,
sums it
I
up.
feel like our teams give us emotional damage year round, but especially with free agency.
Oh, for sure. Free agency
I'm
is.
so scared. I'm so scared, but it's fine.
But
and
anyway,
baseball right now. Baseball is killing me right now, but it's fine. So, speaking of chaotic summer energy, let's get into the men. Not the ones ghosting us, but the ones that are giving off hot girl energy.
Yes.
And, you know, whether on the court, on the field, or on our For You page.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, Jack Hughes. I'm so glad you're enjoying your shore girl summer.
Sure. Girl.
Jenks,
Please-
DJs,
Please stay away
Donovans.
from DJs. Please stay away from the corrupt area that is DJs.
Go to
Don't do
Bar
that.
A. Bar A is a lot of fun.
Bar A is fun. Go
Yeah.
on Tuesdays. Go on
I was
Tuesdays.
gonna say, don't they have like what? Isn't it like
Beat the clock.
Beat the clock.
Tuesdays.
Beat the clock Tuesdays. It gets you really bad because they're 25-cent beers, but they're like this big in cups.
oh?
So it's like not huge,
So it's
and- but,
like a
like-
shot of beer, basically.
pretty much. So like it's
feel like I could
25
do that.
cents and it increases every hour. Yeah.
That's
So
So
like
stupid.
50 cents at 9. That's why it's beat the
75,
clock.
a dollar.
So you just buy $20 worth of beer at 8 o'clock when you get there.
I was gonna say, is there a limit? Because I'd be buying
No.
like all of it at once. and
They
be
they
like,
have
"Okay."
they have like 500 kegs for a week.
Damn.
It's actually so much fun. I
I love
love
Bar A.
I was
Bar
gonna
A.
say, is there like a different variety, or is it
No,
like
it's-
all-
It's Bud
It's
Light.
piss beer.
Bud Light.
It's
oh, ew.
it's piss beer. It
I'll
sucks.
pass.
But like because you pregame before you go to a beret, like that's the whole point of the shore. You pregame, you go, and that way when you get there, the beer is not as pissy, and you're like, "Oh, this is great, 25 cents, bro," and you just get more trashed. And but please stay away from DJs. Come on, you're just an innocent soul. You look like a good guy. You don't belong there.
Oh boy.
I don't know you personally, but I'm just going off looks. You don't belong there. Like when Melissa saw Jameer Howard or whatever his name was, who was on the Jets that he was there.
Oh my god, we just had this. Me and her just had this conversation. Who the fuck was it?
Oh my god, when the Jets player was there, it makes so much sense. Wait,
but Jack Hughes, stay away from DJs. DJs is dirty.
I think he needs to just
Johnson.
spend more time on the beach. He needs a redemption of his
his volleyball pep talk.
Yeah,
it's about what's in here.
Not your boobs.
Not your boobs. Your heart.
Like, guy's a poet, I guess. Like, where did you come up with that?
I just realized I just said Jameer Howard. Like, man, no, that's not who you are. You are not a football player. Excuse my brain fart.
We just
Jalen Johnson, I think.
Jalen Johnson. That sounds right.
I think. But yeah. So there was that. Hughes, she has a selfie with him.
Jack Hughes, we are loving your shore girl summer.
Yes. Just go to Jenks, go to Headliners, go to Bar A, go to any place other than DJs.
Headliners is so fun.
That's not that place, apparently.
There's much better places than DJs.
I prefer being at Donovan's.
Oh, Donovan's. Love it.
But yeah, don't go to DJs. Stay away from DJs. Duh. Well, he was at Jenks. He might as well be at Tiki too.
All right, I
Close
approve.
enough.
I approve. I love that he's literally enjoying like a Jersey girl summer. That's actually. Does he have a shore house?
I don't know.
Does he have a shore house on Ocean? Because he could be like one of those like big ass mansions that are on there. Like he probably just rents it out.
Because they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes, now I'm curious. Like I don't want to find out, but I want to find out.
It's like you gotta know.
Are you enjoying your shore girl summer?
Because like, are you really taking the trip down to Belmar and Point Pleasant like every weekend, or are you actually staying there? Like,
nah, they have to be staying there if you're getting plastered.
That's what I'm. Freaking Jalen Johnson. I think whatever the Jets player was staying in like the Belmar Inn, like the Belmar
Inn, the Breakers.
Literally, but like the Belmar, they're closing the Belmar Inn.
I wonder if they're like getting hotel rooms for the night when they decide to go to the shore.
That's why I asked. Does he have a shore house? Does he have a place to stay? Does he have a place to live? Like,
no, Melissa probably like in a hotel room.
Friends of his that have a house there. Because,
I mean, I could see him having a house. I wouldn't. Did he go with like other Devils players, like
Michigan, and maybe?
I have no idea. There was just a picture of him. There was a picture of him and Jenks with like two Jenks security guards.
Some guy, or what was that from?
That was at the Osprey, I think.
Oh my god, Osprey! That was my favorite. And Leggett's. Oh my god.
I've never been any of these places.
I've tried to get so I had two houses. I had the house in Manasquan. We hated Jenks. We hated DJs. We loved Jenks, and we would go to Leggett's all the time. When I went to Belmar to end my shore season with like my childhood friends, they were like, "No, fuck Manasquan. We're not going. We're not going to Jenks. I go to Tennessee for a weekend. We're gonna go to Jenks." I'm pissed. Number one, they had the best time of their life, and I'm like,
"Oh no."
And I've been trying everyone to go to Leggett's for like the longest time, and no one wants to go with me. So I just want a little fucking Miami Vice with a rum floater. That's all that is to ask.
Okay, who else is having
hot girl summers?
Yeah,
apparently Aaron Judge is.
I'm not gonna lie. When the Yankee game was playing at work the other day, they showed him on the screen, and I was like, yeah, I get it. Like I don't even care if it's about like how he's playing. I just said he looks good.
He's so fine.
He's married, right?
He's married. He has a baby girl, Nora.
Aww.
Yo, okay, wait.
I'm
Just think
I
of
was
the
gonna say
future.
something, but
Wait,
I'm like, that to
just
myself.
think of the future. His daughter is about to go on a date. The door opens. It's Aaron Judge.
Oh my god!
I
Imagine
turn
being
around to
a
leave.
fan too.
Do you think
You're
this
just
kid
like-
will be
I
like
would leave.
intimidated and like never show up again, being like, "I don't want your phone." What?
It's giving.
Yeah.
Wait.
It's given Bad
the
Boys.
Graham effect. Your
Oh, the
daddy-
Graham. Yes,
Ah,
You're welcome.
it is giving the Graham effect. It really is.
yeah, truly. That's iconic.
You're welcome.
So Aaron Judge, because he's Aaron Judge, that is why he's on my list. Nothing else needs to be said. He's 30 home runs. He hit 2 home runs in the game today alone.
Damn.
At 30
Good
this
for
year
him.
so far.
Can I just say?
Um,
Can I just add Juan Soto in there because the motherfucker finally woke up?
You can.
Sure.
He's a hot boy. He's a hot boy.
Even though I don't think he looks 26.
Oh, do you know who
No,
else
not
is
even
a
a
hot
little
boy?
bit.
He's 26.
Yeah.
Who's a hot boy, Kate?
Ben Rice.
So
Ooh. Speaking of Ben Rice, he's been catching for the first time in his MLB career. He caught like 2 or 3 games so far, and he's actually very good behind the plate.
did he catch in college?
No, we just threw him into catching.
Dude, there's people
Didn't
who
have
actually
another
come into
yard,
pitch.
though.
Like there's like infield players like, all right, we got no one fucking else. We're just gonna throw this guy to pitch. And one guy actually threw out Ohtani. Literally struck it out.
Actually,
Damn.
let him face Ohtani every time.
That was like
Literally.
I forgot this is like early in the season. I don't even remember where I saw it. Who was it? I just know it was Ohtani and I was very giggling at it.
Very giggling.
Yeah.
Proper English, yes.
I don't know what English is when I talk baseball.
Valid.
So, fun fact, and this is probably half of the reason I said Trevor Zegras. First of all, he looks so much happier since he got traded to Philly.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1. Number 2, we were in the same casino on Friday.
That's
I had
great.
no idea until
I just
someone posted a
remember-
picture with him. And I'm like, why is he in Hard Rock? Why am I in Hard Rock? I need to leave.
I thought you were
Why
gonna
was
say
he
I'm gonna go find
barefoot
him.
in Hard Rock? That's what I want to know.
He don't have sandals. I refuse to
He was
believe
probably
did not
wearing
have
fucking
slides on.
flip flops.
I refuse to believe he did not have slides on. He was just holding sneakers.
I hope he had slides on because, like, why are you barefoot?
Like he's
In the
raw
casino.
dogging the casino.
I hope not.
Okay.
Put some slides on those feet, boy.
No, but
Literally,
I'm
picture popped up.
probably so excited.
He's
gets to play
he's
with
back
the
with his
team
little
again.
best friend. The picture of a fan and Trevor popped up on Twitter, and I'm like, "That's Hard Rock. Like that's where I am right now."
This place looks familiar.
And then
That
that's
looks
fucking weird.
familiar.
And then I found out that the Flyers were having their NHL draft party at Hard Rock
Mhm.
Casino. I was like, oh, that makes sense, but weird.
Also, bye.
Yeah.
Literally, go away. We're in Jersey. We're in Devil's country,
Yeah.
not
Why the
Flyers
fuck are
country.
you having your draft party in New Jersey?
For funsies. Because Jersey's better.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Period.
any other hot girl athletes?
I got nothing.
Mm,
I'm trying to think like NBA people, whoever won, OKC man, all of them.
I
Hey,
mean,
Gilgis Alexander.
do you know who's having a hot girl summer? Brad Marchand.
Who?
He is, yeah.
Brad Marchand.
He's
love him.
absolutely having a
He's-
hot girl summer.
My favorite thing is that
Okay,
like
wait.
every like picture and video of him for like at least a week after they won the cup, it was just a picture of him being absolutely plastered. And I love it. I actually have
Wait.
a picture saved of him in my camera roll, and I thought it was so hilarious. I'm like, I'm keeping this, and it's just that. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Wait, my favorite part about the Brad Marchand hot girl summer, because he's definitely giving off hot girl energy, is every post he posted with players was
He would
thank
thank
you,
the
and then
other
whatever team traded that player to Florida. So thank
It
you,
was
Boston.
so
Thank
funny.
you, Devils. I was like, you are a petty motherfucker. I love it.
Yeah.
It was diabolical, and I
He-
loved it. I was there
He
for
is
it.
the definition of a troll, but I love it.
It was
And
hilarious.
he's also my favorite thing is like, oh my god. There's like that video of Brad Marchand kissing his teammate, and everyone's like, Brad Marchand's a boy kisser. And I'm like, okay, first of all, he's probably 100% plastered because he did the same exact thing at Bergeron's wedding to Bergeron. He literally was like giving kisses to
Let me give you
Bergeron
a
the day of his
smooch.
wedding. Like, it wasn't like this guy. I'm like, is your wife like okay with this? Like, because this seems very passionate, but each to their own. He said,
Okay.
I am becoming a part of this team. Like, okay.
Real.
So, arguably, the entire Florida Panther roster, all of OKC's roster, you're all hot girl energy.
Oh yeah, as they should be too.
Mm-hmm.
As they should be.
Adam Hamway, you're also giving hot girl energy at all times.
Kate got so excited, so I think he is.
Oh, I love Adam Hamway. Sorry.
Bro,
No,
she just
I
Wait,
love
can we
my
just take a
eardrum.
moment? Wait, can we just take a moment? Every time Kate goes off, and she's like, I love him, and she goes, wait.
I have to collect myself. No, but I definitely love Adam Hamway a normal amount.
Clearly. She just did it again.
I can't.
Well, it's my tell. That's how you can tell I'm lying, because I go. Anyways,
God bless Kate. Oh man.
it's fine. Shout out Adam Hamway.
I love that guy.
I pray he never sees this because
If your name is Adam Hamway, don't watch this episode.
yeah. don't watch this episode, please.
Oh my goodness, guys, completely unrelated, but hot girl summer energy because the Devils start development camp tomorrow.
Yeah.
I have no hope for the
Exciting.
Rangers this year.
That's a mood.
Well, you guys
Yeah,
are trading everyone away.
Everyone.
Huh?
Who just left? That was Kreider.
They traded
right?
Chris Kreider away, and I was like offended for him.
He had to
I-
waive his something. I think it was not the no trade clause. He had to do something. He had to waive the rest of his contract so that he could be traded.
Shit.
Yeah, and then I think the Ducks. He went to the Ducks. They had to buy out the rest of his contract. Is that right? Or did I make
Something
that
like
shit
that.
up?
That sounds about right.
But yeah, so like Trouba gone, Kreider gone. We re-signed Rempe. Yay. We still got
Yay.
Igor. We still got Quick. But then there's also rumor that Zibanejad might be.
I've
heading
heard
out.
that. My coworker that's a Rangers fan, like every single time something happens in the hockey world, him and I, like if we're at work, we're like, guess what? And then the other day I was like talking about something. He's like, yeah, I don't see Zibanejad staying. And I'm like,
All of his boys are gone.
yeah. I'm
Literally,
like,
all
who
of them.
would you want to play on a team that's going through a rebuild? No.
Like, we still have Panarin, which is great. Zibanejad, fine. JT Miller, fine. I was surprised that Igor stayed, but I realized we extended his contract to a certain time, so he didn't waive his shit, thankfully. But even then, like, he's even fed up. You see it from the season when we actually went into the playoffs to make it a Stanley Cup run to last season. He's like a night and day player.
He's
Like,
literally just
I don't know. He's just not the same. He's not as passionate. He's not as into it, in my opinion, just because there's something
no,
going
he's
on.
definitely not.
There's something going on in the Rangers roster or like the Rangers locker room that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's kind of one of those things where like the organization and the team might like, I don't want to say like players lose their spark, but like if you're in an environment that you're like not happy with, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't fucking want to be here.
But that's what I'm saying with Igor. Like, he looks different. Like, he looks like he lost a spark, in my opinion. Even though we're still chanting Igor, he's still making 6 saves here and there. I just don't think he's the same player from 2 years ago to this year. So the Rangers are not having a hot girl summer because I don't know what the fuck you're doing behind the scenes. But I'm praying it's a good one. Got a new head coach. Maybe something good is happening. I don't know. Anywho.
Now that we've honored the emotionally available kings, let's roast the ones who aren't. It's time for red flags or rally caps, where we decide if it's a deal breaker or just another day as a sports girl.
Okay. So I want to rapid fire some things and we can discuss whether they're red flags or green flags, aka rally caps, because I love fun names.
Yeah.
So,
all right, let's roll.
Number one red flag for all of us. When a man asks you to name 5 players,
I can give you your whole fucking roster and yours.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, so I had friends here on Wednesday last week, okay, and we were talking about hockey. One of them was a Pittsburgh fan, one of them is a Carolina fan, and I'm a Devils fan, right? So we're talking about all these things, and there's another mutual friend who is a Pittsburgh fan. And who was not here, but the Pittsburgh fan that was here was like, oh yeah, I was talking to him about, like the Pittsburgh era, like this era, that era, these guys, that player, this, whatever. And he couldn't even, he had no clue what this guy was talking about, even though he claimed to be a Pittsburgh fan. And I was like, okay, I could tell you more players on your roster than you can. And that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Come on now.
It's that was what TikTok did I make the other day where somebody was like, oh, name 5 players, blah blah blah. Oh, somebody was like, okay, and I can name the players off of my roster, I can name the players off of your roster, I can name so many players in the same division, in the same
pick
conference.
A team I could probably give you the roster.
Do you want to know what year they were
5.
drafted? What side they shoot? Because I probably know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Do you want it in alphabetical order?
Yeah,
alphabetical order, line order, position. How do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, I hate it. It's
stupid.
Next time somebody says that to me, I'm gonna be like, name 5 women that are comfortable around you. You can't. Mom
Period. Period. All right, what's next?
Name 5 players. Name 5 people that actually like you.
Thinks it's weird that you plan your outfits around jersey colors.
No.
I think that's awesome.
That's
red flag.
I love a good color coordinating thing.
Yeah, I do too. This is I went to the Mets game for the first time without wearing a jersey. I think it was around my birthday. And I was like, I go to every single game wearing a jersey. But I was like, you know what? It's my birthday. I want to look cute. Something that's not jersey related. So I got the New Yorker Nowhere hat. And I went off of that hat and matched it. And I looked fucking cute.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's called a game day fit.
If they're allowed to match their outfits to the shit that they're doing, on the golf course or whatever, we are allowed to have a good game day fit. You don't get to come at us if you're gonna color match your shit.
Bro, golfers in their outfits, they take so seriously. They could be wearing a teal shirt, but peach shorts, and they think they look fucking good. You look like a watermelon.
Yeah. You look like you got dressed in the dark.
Are you colorblind?
But you know what I'm saying? If you guys can pick those colors out to go on a golf course to do whatever you want to do, what you love to do, and you think you look good in it, great, fantastic. Keep it that way. Keep your opinions off of my game day fits. If I look good,
literally, let me match my outfits to jersey colors. Bye bye.
It's like me matching my gym outfit to my fucking shaker bottle. Just saying.
Yeah. You're such a mood.
I think it's so funny though when I wear red and black to work sometimes. My other coworkers are like, is that for the Devils? And I'm like, I mean,
it could be.
Yeah,
you want it to be?
I'm like, I definitely like that color combination.
Listen, red and black makes up 90% of my wardrobe. It has since I was 15. You can accent.
Yeah, no. She's had the same red and black flannel for years that like she even wore in the summer around her waist for a fashion statement. Okay. So I could attest to this. Red and black was her thing. She for Christmas, she had a red and black flannel like nightgown. I get it. I've seen it.
I love that.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
Well, that was like I had made a TikTok the other day of like, oh, why are you always wearing Devils shirts? And I'm like, it's 99% of my wardrobe. I like I don't dress up all cute. I wear baggy tees and sweatpants half the time, and if I'm gonna be comfy, I'm gonna be wearing a t-shirt.
That's literally me with all Axe and Sledge stuff. Everything that I do wear is Axe and Sledge with some way somehow.
Just keep your input on our outfits elsewhere.
Literally. Keep it to yourself.
Actually, really like this. What's the next one?
Yeah, what's next?
Agrees to sports-themed couples Halloween costumes.
Green
Rally
flag.
cap.
I like
Rally
that.
cap for
Yeah,
sure.
rally cap.
Oh
Rally
yeah,
cap.
dude. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the last time I dressed up for Halloween. Probably was when I was like Lola Bunny back in like 2019. But yo, if you want to match with Space
Rip.
Jam jerseys, yeah, R.I.P. If you want to match like Space Jam jerseys, fire.
So cute.
Literally rally cap. That's perfect. That doesn't need any elaboration. That's just a rally cap.
Wears matching fits to games with 0 complaints.
Rally cap.
Rally cap.
Rally cap. I think me and Matt
That's so
match
endearing.
without even knowing or trying. Like we look at each other one day and we go, we'll be like inverted. I would have like a red top, black pants. Matt would have like red sweats and like a black top. I'm like, did we plan this? Like it happens. Rally cap.
Rally cap. I love that. You were so cute. Follows your favorite player's Instagram just to send you updates.
Rally cap.
Rally cap.
Definitely rally cap.
Yeah.
And like if you're like being supportive of my adoration for my favorite player, put a ring on it right now. Like
Mood.
yeah.
Refers to your favorite player as your little boyfriend.
Depends on the context.
Yeah,
Depends
I
on
was
the
gonna say if
context.
it's like, oh, your little boyfriend over there, I'll be like, okay.
Depends on the context. Like, are you saying it like in like a
In, like,
bitchy
a
way?
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's a beige flag. You're not sure. It depends what the
Yeah.
context, you know?
I'm in the middle.
Or like
on
if
this
he's
one.
doing like a good play and they're like, oh, there's your little boyfriend, and it's like, where?
Yeah, that one depends on the context for me.
Yeah,
It can be a red flag or
sure.
a rally cap. It just depends on how it's said and the situation.
Exactly.
Keep it going. I'm ready.
I'm like these
Sam
are
is so ready.
Thinks rally caps are dumb.
I also think they're dumb. So I really
I don't know.
can't.
I don't know if Kate knows what a rally cap is.
I'm literally googling it.
You invert your hat. So like, let's say
You literally
it's
just flip your hat inside out.
yeah. So let's say it's like late
Oh.
in it. It only happens late in a baseball game. Like it's like 7th, 8th, or 9th inning, and like say your team has men on bases, and you're losing. The whole point is like the rally cap is like, oh, to keep it going, like rally, like a 2-run rally, 3-run rally, or a 2-out rally type of thing. So all you do is
I
you
like
take
the
your
idea
hat,
behind it, but they look stupid.
I mean,
Yeah.
say
Take
the
your hat and
sentiment,
invert it.
green flag, the style choice, pass.
Red flag.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm personally not a fan of
Other
the
people
rally
can
cap.
do it, but I'm not gonna do that.
You won't catch me with an inverted baseball cap.
No,
Yeah.
I think you ruin it if you do it. In my opinion, some hats you
Yeah.
might ruin them.
Yeah.
What's
like-
next?
Plus, like, your head is all sweaty underneath that shit. You're really gonna flip that out?
Some of the girls,
Now you
be
gotta get the
wearing white
outside all
hats.
sweaty, like,
Wait, no, some girls be wearing white hats with their makeup over here, so they flip it off, and you have like
oh
all
my
your
God, yeah, yeah. So yeah,
just your foundation
No.
rocking out on
Red
the rally
flag.
cap.
Literally.
Asks you to play the game and actually listens.
What do you mean explain the game? Like
Like if you know more about the sport than they do.
Rally cap.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rally cap. If it's like once again, if it's not like in a demeaning like, oh yeah, why don't you explain the game?
Like
to me?
you
Or
tell
more
me,
of a,
like what
can
happened?
you explain this to me? Like what?
Yeah.
Why do
It's
they
gotta
do
be
this?
that way.
I don't understand. Why are they doing this? Yeah, no. Rally cap.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how when I bring my coworkers who don't really know hockey to hockey games, and they're like, "Why are they doing that?" And I'm like, "So here's what's going on." That type of context, I'm like, "Yeah, that's good."
Here's
But-
the rundown of all things.
But like then I don't want to like bring up playoffs, but there was that game where they called Timo for like a major penalty, and everyone else was like being like boo boo, and I was just sitting in my seat, and I was like, they gave the major so they can review it.
Nobody
Like-
knew what was happening.
I did because I was looking at the refs and they were like at the box, like looking at the screen, and
Yeah.
like they're reviewing it. Like they can't review a minor, so they're reviewing it. But
I know.
I,
me and
like
Dad
if
were
somebody
like,
were to ask me that, I'd be like, oh, they're reviewing it, but I wouldn't be like, they're reviewing it.
like, what are you, dumb?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would do it more in a like, oh, like I know this type of, I know puck guys. I swear, like this is what they're doing. It makes
Oh,
me feel
so
better
you
about myself when I can do it
Don't
nice.
just watch sports because the players are cute.
Like, oh my god. A girl can look, okay? I've got
But you can
eyes.
also know a sport and not just watch because the players.
Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
I don't think
Also,
I've ever
like-
watched a sport because of that reason. Like, I'm really trying. Like, I can say like in the past being like, oh, like David Wright when I was growing up, like he's a really cute, handsome boy. I don't think I've ever been like, oh my god, I am a Celtics fan because of this person. Like, I don't
I'm
know.
like, there's no wait. I don't want to say anything insulting. Never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Yo,
I
it's
was just gonna say
Brunettes Who
there's,
Bitch.
like,
Until
There are some players on the Devils who are just not conventionally attractive. They're little cutie pies, that's for sure. But I'm not like, no, I'm not gonna do that for a man. No.
Why would I willingly sit through and be annoyed when our team forgets how to play a sport, whether it be baseball, hockey,
Yeah.
football, or whatever sport I'm watching?
Right?
Because the
Why would I
players
put
cute.
myself through that?
That was like, oh my gosh, one of my favorite captions that I made. So it was like the forgot that inside the icon, and it's like forgot that inside the girl who people accuse of only watching the sport because the players are hot. There's still a young girl who grew up watching the same exact sport, and it's really weird to be like, hey, you only watch this sport for the hot guys. And I'm like, when I was 5, I was not thinking that these grown men were hot because it's weird, first of all.
Right?
Second of all, half the time you can't even see their fucking faces, so why would I watch the game if I think they're hot? But anyways, my caption on that TikTok was, it's weird to gatekeep the sport from someone who's been attending hockey games since the womb, but it's cute that you think I would sit through 3-hour games in double overtime for a jawline. Bless your heart.
Real, actually. I'm not sitting watching 3 hours of sports because of a jawline.
Yeah. If anything, I will go home and watch a movie with my favorite actor in it, because that is what I watch movies for. I watch movies
Yes.
to look at people. Hence the movies that I've been watching today. But anyways, I do not watch
Proud of you.
sporting events to look at guys. Anyways, ramble over.
Okay. And that is a wrap on our delusional summer sports strategy. Remember, don't chase men, chase wildcard spots. Not the Mets. We're dropping out of any contention of the wildcard
Unless you're
spot.
the Mets.
We're losing that race right now. Anyway, let's end it out with one last pep talk. May your SPF be strong, your takes be spicy, and your favorite player not get traded mid-vacation. Kate.
Or
sorry.
mid-workday in Kate's case.
Sorry. From
Yeah,
July
I
to
literally will
September.
kill myself if it happens on my birthday.
Don't forget to rate, review, and
Tom
tag us in your game
Fitzgerald.
day fits. What?
Tom Fitzgerald, don't do anything for the Devils on my birthday. I beg of you. Anyways.
Should I redo this whole thing?
No, go to start the don't forget.
All right. Don't forget to rate, review, and tag us in your game day fits and breakup rage TikToks. We'll see you next Wednesday. And remember, we don't chase men, we chase wildcard spots. Not the Rangers.
Not the Rangers.
Or the Jets.
The Giants might, though.
Maybe.
Reiterating that if they can't get a wild card spot or parallel park.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Anyways, heart hands. What the fuck are my fingers so round? I mean, I don't know.